Today, the University of Belize and the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center broke ground for the construction of 5C's headquarters on UB Belmopan campus. An official groundbreaking ceremony was held at the location in tandem with the 5C's 20th anniversary. Executive Director at 5C's, Dr. Colin Young, says it's a mutually beneficial partnership.
This is going to be a mutually strategic partnership where the 5Cs will assist UB to develop a center of excellence, have a climate change program, provide scholarships and training for faculty and students, and the 5Cs would also assist with resource mobilization to help the university.
The event saw the presence of a Caribbean delegation, including Prime Minister of St. Lucia, Philip Pierre. Prime Minister John Briceño was also present to give remarks and participate in the ceremonial groundbreaking.
For me, it's a sense of accomplishment. As I've said before, the Climate Change Center, when the 5Cs, when it agreed to come to Belize, I was the Deputy Prime Minister, the Minister of Natural Resources and Environment, and we worked several years along with Prime Minister Musa back then to get the support from the Caribbean to put the 5Cs in Belize. And now we can look back and realize that, yes, it was the right decision. Belize has everything. It's a living laboratory where you can go from the sea all the way up the way into the mountains, into the forest, the wildlife, the fisheries, the marine life. So we have everything here. And so now 20 years, coming to 20 years later now as a Prime Minister, it gives you a sense of accomplishment to see that something that you started off have come to this.
It was a full circle moment today at the University of Belize as UB President Dr. Vincent Palacio called it a homecoming. 2 decades after the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center first started in a small room on campus, the university is now breaking ground for the center's brand new headquarters right back where it all began.
So now look at us today, breaking ground for the headquarters. I say to 5Cs, welcome back home. Today marks a significant step forward in how we prepare our nation and region for the climate challenges ahead. The University of Belize has allocated 5 acres of its campus to the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center because we understand that education must engage directly with national development. Climate change is not an abstract issue. It is here. And our response must be rooted in institutions that serve.
St. Lucia's President Philip Pierre also took to the podium to share a few remarks.
I see that as the start of the construction of a center of excellence, a center where they can be apart from the regular things that happen in these buildings. I see us building a center of excellence, a center where there can be rigorous intellectual debate, a center of research, a center where we can sit with our academics, our intellectuals, people who are in the forefront of climate change, and work to get some homegrown solutions to the climate crisis.
The Caribbean Community Climate Change Center will continue to celebrate its 20th anniversary throughout the course of the week. Tonight, an awards ceremony is being hosted in Belize City. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.